Ladies and gentlemen, both present in the venue and tuning in from home, welcome to the last debate leading up to the 22nd city election. As we all know, Mr. Max King, who survived a shooting recently, has now returned to the election stage. Mr. King, could you please tell us how you were feeling during that moment? Many have expressed deep concern for you.
Thinking back to that moment brings me great pain. I was met with overwhelming resistance, and my naivete and recklessness were laid bare. I was deluding myself, believing that I could single-handedly challenge the century-old corruption deeply rooted in our city, charging ahead blindly without considering the repercussions. And in the end, it was the person I respected and relied on the most who paid the price for it all. Those bullets marked my defeat. I was filled with regret and remorse, experiencing genuine pain for the first time in my life. But none of that really matters. My personal defeat means nothing in this battle. Even if I were completely crushed and unable to rise again, this battle would not end. Because in this era, I am not the only one who yearns for change. The leader of the revolution should never be just one person.
Because your vision shines so bright, it has guided me through the darkest nights. And I want you to go even farther. Keep going, my young master, and stay cold.
It's those who witness justice denied and the weak trampled. Countless people have seen their aspirations ground to dust while being repeatedly fed one notion. Just surrender, because only those above get to decide fate. Just give up, because you're powerless to make any change. These are the voices of those in power, and they never lack mouthpieces. Counselor Cavendish and Stewart, they are prime examples. Likewise, those who dwell in the shadow of power should have the right to choose their own voice. If we fail, we rise again. If one becomes corrupt, another can take their place. There will always be someone to carry on this mission. Now, I put myself forward as your candidate. Someone once called me a bullhead. Guess I better live up to the name. This isn't about Max King, or any king. What I want for this city is to move forward, to embrace change, and to greet a new life. If If you share the same desire, speak up. I will listen to every voice and speak for every one of you. This is the one and only purpose of my return. Thank you.
Bravo! Well said!
Bring the West District back! Revive our city! Make this city great again!
MK! MK! MK!
Ms. Cavendish, would you like to say something?
I have nothing to say. There's no need to continue this debate. We shall end it here. Don't look so troubled, Max. You've done well and lived up to expectations. Savor this moment.
Well, suppose that wraps up my task. Ugh, forget it. I'll just let them handle it. If they can't even manage this, they're not cut out for anything bigger. You're...
This is what you would really want, little news hound.
Dear Dis citizens, Happy New Year. 1 year ago today, I made a bold declaration that I would stand on this stage as this city's 22nd Prime Minister, bring real changes, and guide our city towards a new era of hope. That marked the beginning of my journey. Since then, I've crossed paths with many people, faced numerous challenges, and glimpsed realities of our world I never knew existed. Through these experiences, I've come to understand more deeply this city, where I was born and grew up. And now, as I stand here true to my declaration, I find myself filled with emotions I never imagined I would experience.
They're quite unhappy about your defeats, saying that all their investment in you has gone to waste.
Even if I had won, their problems wouldn't have magically vanished. Mr. King did have a point there. The West District would never accept someone like me in power. No matter what approach I took, they would never lower their guard against the established families. The price of upholding control would only grow higher over time. Instead of trying to quash the matter at a significant expense, it's wiser to opt for a proxy everyone can accept to navigate through the temporary throes. The investors will soon grasp why. Pull the right strings, and anyone can become a reliable puppet. Don't you agree?
An assassination plot? A mentally unstable killer. Why are you showing me this? Are you trying to sabotage our rally?
No. I believe you can prevent the attack early enough for your important rally to proceed. But then what? Will you win the election after that? Surely you understand, Mr. Vale, that Mr. King alone cannot turn the current tides. This shooting plan will be your final chance.
So you want me to use this to stage a show? Turn my master into an almost victim hero and help him win public trust? Even if we were to fabricate a story and stir up public sentiment, you still control the media and investigation permissions. You could easily discredit it all. What you really want is collateral. You are asking me to create evidence of our own guilt and deliver it directly into your hands.
What I want is a commitment, a gesture of trust. And what I offer is the chance to put him in power.
Even if I go along with the charade, and my master secures his election through it, that won't change the fact of you holding proof it was all staged. The moment he defies any of your decisions in the future, you'll instantly take him down.
That's only the worst-case scenario. We can always prevent it from happening. As long as Max proves himself to be a cooperative partner, my supporters will gladly back him instead. With the upcoming shooting incident, all related lawsuits will be dropped, financial restrictions lifted, public pressure dissolved, and the media will portray him as a hero. He embodies the persona of a new era leader far more fittingly than I do, living right up to everyone's expectations. As long as you accept this plan. Anyway, things have settled now. Now that you've come to talk with me, I suppose I've passed the evaluation.
You're right. Congratulations. You did inherit Stuart's legacy. Found yourself a perfect puppet, and used him as a stepping stone to reach where you wanted to be. But don't forget what I told you before. Keep your distance from those old friends of yours.
Aren't you my only old friend left now?
Welcome, Bernadette Cavendish. Your adept management has upheld the East Side Council through tumultuous times and effectively quelled the unrest in the West District. Your orchestration has been both well-crafted and innovative. You've demonstrated your capabilities. From today onward, the vacant seat 05 is yours. You will assume the responsibilities that Stewart left unfulfilled. Lead the Eastside Council and ensure they don't stray too far from the correct path. Well then, congratulations on achieving what you desired.
The honor is mine.
I accept it. Of course, I do. We've waited so long for an opportunity like this. Thank you for your generosity. I will make the most of this chance. While I regret breaking my master's trust, I know he will make it through. It doesn't have to be today. Once he reaches the right position, he will take action and honor his commitment. I look forward to seeing that day come.
Happy New Year, young people of this city.
I now understand this city holds a vastness, depth, and complexity beyond what I ever imagined. This position is never glory. It carries a weight both lighter and heavier than I had anticipated. The world is changing, but I'm not the one who ushers in any new era. Time only moves forward, towards each of us, never stopping. I will bear the responsibilities that are mine to carry. For those who have supported me, believed in me, and brought me here, and for every citizen who calls this city home alongside me. Whether tomorrow brings light or darkness, whether you face it with hope or fear, whether our beliefs align or diverge, this era will embrace us all equally, and I will stand by your side to face it. And then, do everything we can to change it. Now, it's time to brace ourselves.
A new puppet, a new member, a new year, new troubles and burdens. You almost ruined my plans again. If this keeps up, even I will get mad. How about you go tell that this is becoming too much trouble, and maybe we should consider ending our collaboration. Making deals with you annoys me. Go play your games by yourself.
But you'll help regardless, right? So thank you. Besides, isn't an ending like this quite intriguing? To see this city's high and mighty election thrown into chaos by an outlander, and watch a pitiful commoner flip the entire game board. Now that's what I call a worthwhile investment. Thanks to our genius programmer setting up the network before going on vacation, I get to watch this show across the calamities and even see my dear runaway sister. Now, the game is on. Let's see when this city will be ready for what's coming.
You came back empty-handed. What happened to the unexpected gift you mentioned? What a pity. I was quite excited about meeting him. At least that one's got more spine than this old geezer. 8 years apart, and the FAC has become a pushover, just as expected.
What do you want coming back now? This city won't repeat the same mistake. There's no place for you here. Get lost. I don't have time for you.
Oh? Outland spies freely roam your streets. The underground has infiltrated everywhere, and anyone can walk all over you. Who exactly did you spend your time on? Too busy being the puppet master's lapdog? Step down, you old fool. From now on, this battlefield is mine.
Back then, Elvira held a gun to her head and insisted that I take her there. I think she knew exactly what she was doing. She always did.
No. I tend to miss when it really matters. Sorry I didn't kill her. There's no need. I no longer need anyone's protection. My father, he told me a lot. Please let me stay and be of use to you. I also have things I must do.
The past year, and everything that came in the past, will be consigned to history. A new era has dawned. We will face it together. Happy New Year, Dis City, and my dear citizens.
I'm still alive.
Yeah, it was a close call. If I had arrived a few minutes later, you might not have made it back. Where would you like to go now? I'll take you there.
Where to go?
Well, Take your time. We've got a long way to go. As long as you're alive, you'll find the answer one day.